Baby. Baby Divine due in October, right?
Yes.
How is motherhood setting with you? I mean, is it fun?
So far, so good. No morning sickness, just terror. But I'm sure it's going to be fine. They say as soon as it, when it shows up, all the instinct comes to the fore, and God knows I got plenty of that. So.
Do you think that since you're approaching motherhood, does it help to, in some way, I don't know, redefine any relationships that you had with your mother?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. In fact, all the big life and death questions come to you. At least they have for me, because I'm older. I'm not, 22 having my first child. So I'm 40, and I lost my father this year, and of course I lost my mom in 80, and it's strange not having anyone to tell. That's the worst part.
To share it.
Yeah, to share it with. That was the worst part, I think. But my dad was very happy about it. He knew I was pregnant before he passed away. So, like I said, it brings up life, big issues. Is the world going to be safe for my child suddenly? Which is a question that I never had before.
Your child will be brought up in a much, much different environment than you were.
Oh, no, it won't.
How so? You were born in a poor neighborhood in Hawaii.
We're moving.
Moving on up.
We're moving back down.
There will be differences.
My child, I'm not going to spoil my kid. I am not going to spoil my kid. My kid's going to have 3 toys. And one of them, my child, I want to give my child, I don't want to be Victorian about it, but I don't want too much input. I don't want any television. I don't want any bad foods, junk foods. I don't want... And they say it's impossible nowadays, but I think I'm going to do the best I can.
What will you take from your upbringing that you make sure and instill in this child?
Good question. Boy, you're really on it today. Wait, now let me think. Well, I'm going to try to give it a sense of humor and try to give it a sense of perspective. A little bit of cynicism, but not too much. Healthy respect for work. And people who do it, who work hard, and a healthy respect for a dollar, and a respect for literature, respect for the printed word, and respect.
Your husband is a commodities broker.
My husband is a commodities trader. He's very sensitive about that.
Oh, my apologies.
That's okay. And he is also a performance artist, and he's a cut-up.
You said before you would never sleep with anybody who was not funny. Now, we got to assume that Martin is hilarious.
Where do you get this stuff from?
Oh.
Honest to God. Did I say that? I didn't say that. She said that.
Is he funny?
My husband's very funny, and we're very funny together.
Would you ever perform together?
He's a very handsome man, and he has a lot of presence. And I've actually thought about it, but I would never suggest it to him. If he wanted to suggest it to me, I would probably take some notice, but I would never ask anyone to get into this business, because it's too much chaos, too much trouble, too much anxiety.
Here's Bette Midler, who said, "I will never get married." Obviously, a changed woman because of this marriage.
I think it agrees with me, yeah. I think it agrees with me. I'm having a wonderful time. So's my husband. We're having fun. We're doing real well. We're both looking forward to this baby and to the rest of our lives.
You said before...
all the days of our lives.
As like sand through the hours, strong image from the past couple of decades. It's hard to imagine...
Decades? I'll kill you!
Well, let's say just the 70s and 80s.
My God, how old do you think I am?
I take it back, we're sitting too close.
What, since 1902?
Oh, we'll upset the baby bed. No, but we have this image of what you are. I have to wonder what your self-image was as a kid. I mean, did you think...
I thought I was fabulous. I always thought I was fabulous. It really surprised me when I found out that I wasn't. Well, that some people thought I wasn't.
You mean like not pretty, not talented, not
yeah,
smart?
all those things. All those things. I thought I had a great self-image. I thought I was sexy as all get out, and I thought I was really smart, and I thought I had oomph. Gee, it does sound like I've been around for more than a decade. And indeed I do. But then when you put yourself out in the public, things, you get feedback, and a lot of people agree with you and a lot of people don't agree with you. And if you have to have a pretty firm foundation not to crumble when they say you really aren't so fabulous. You really sing like you croak like a hen, and we don't like your act. You have to just stand up, take it like a man.
Was there somebody who at one point that you can recall burst that bubble for you?
I think it was John Landau, who was writing for the Rolling Stone at the time, and he manages Bruce Springsteen now, one of my favorites. He was the one who said I wasn't doing very well on my second record. He sort of like put me in the toilet for a long time.
When you read,
but I bear a grudge.
You burst onto the scene as kind of a cult hero.
Heroine.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
And you really made that mark in New York in a gay bar.
Bath house.
A gay bathhouse.
Mm-hmm.
What was it, Bet, about that environment that nurtured the celebrity that you've become?
Well, it was very exciting somehow. And I was very, very much the free spirit and very much the iconoclast. And they just liked that. They were, huddled down there in the bathhouse. It's a very steamy atmosphere. It was a lot of fun. And they wanted me to be funny. They wanted me to be as silly and as ridiculous as I could think of being. And indeed, I did.
So now what? So now we're dropping our price again to $10,000. Do I understand this correctly? I'm being marked down? What is this, the bargain basement? I've been kidnapped by Kmart.
Let's talk about Ruthless People.
Let's.
All right. Barbara Stone is not your most appealing kind of lady. I mean, she's loud, she's obnoxious.
She's vulgar.
She's overweight.
Crass, she's fat.
So, why?
Well, because I couldn't really resist the part. She doesn't stay that way forever. She does change. She does get nice.
And very slim.
And slim. And I like the fact that she changed. Most actresses, when they read a part, they want to see how does the character grow. And indeed, that character, she doesn't grow, she diminishes. But I know she's odd. I know she's not the nicest person in the world, but she put my name on the map.
Indeed. You are terrific in Ruthless People.
Thank you.
We wish you so much luck with the baby.
Thank you, Lisa.
And thanks for talking with us.
Thank you.